Okay, so way back when.
Okay, we have a ton of wild travel stories, but we were just talking before answering this bonsai, and this is the one we're going to go with.
Yeah, so way back when, right when we started the band, we did a set at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas.
Yep.
And we drove from Denver to Austin, which means that you have to drive from Austin to Denver to get home.
For all of the European or other folks from around the world, Texas and Denver are like very, very, very far.
I think
apart.
it's a 14-hour drive from Denver to Austin.
Like so.
And when
far.
you're driving through Texas, it's mostly like farmland. Like there's nothing
out there. So we were driving through all of these. There were wind farms, and we like passed through a town, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, you should probably stop for gas."
It's Texas. There are huge swaths of land where there are no people or gas stations.
We're talking about like 100 miles you can go without finding a gas station. So he was like, "No, we're good. We're not stopping for gas. We'll be fine." And I was like, "Okay."
A couple hours later, I wake up from a nap because we're pulled over on the side of the road, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And my dad looks at us with just like the saddest expression on, and he's like, "We're out of gas."
He was like, "I've made a horrible mistake." And I was like, "What's going on?" He's like, "We're out of gas." I immediately jump into "I told you so's."
Obviously.
And then I was like, "Well, how out of gas are we?" And he was like, "We have 3 miles left in the tank, and the nearest gas station is 32 miles away."
So that was going to be quite a hike.
So panic now. We're all panicking.
And then literally out of nowhere, this truck pulls around the corner, and the friendliest of cowboys with his little Dawson, like, dog, is...
That was a really great way to explain this dog.
Fight me. He drives up, and he looks at my dad, and he goes, "Son, are you in trouble?" And we were indeed in trouble.
We followed him, thinking we were going to get murdered the entire time.
No, he was a very friendly cowboy. Yes, there was a chance.
All serial killers are friendly. Well, they're not actually friendly, but you know what I mean.
They're fake
like
friendly.
The news, they're always like, "Oh, I never saw it coming." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we followed him to his buddy's gas station, in air quotes. And it was just a single, not digital.
It was an analog gas pump.
Analog gas pump.
Cheapest gas I've ever seen in my life.
It took forever to fill up, but yeah, so that's how we almost died in Texas.